And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Charger first. 13 yards.
But they certainly made game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
56 to Mark, 56, shot 56.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. To throw on 3rd down. Herbert is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. On the ground, it's Eckler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a toss, running left, Eckler. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
DJ Reed on the tackle.
Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. This is DJ Reed returning. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On the option, a handoff to Carson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Seahawks nothing.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Chris Carson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They run it with Carson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's got his target. That's Moore.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
And touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 40 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A handoff, it's Eckler. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. K.J. Wright, the one who shot in there to get him down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That might feel like against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen's first catch, good for a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brought down.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
The tackle made by
An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Herbert, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Badgley's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Second and 10 now, Wilson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
It don't even matter. It don't matter.
Way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
Jason Myers to kick.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
They ain't ready for us.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And the 30 to the 29 before he's out of. Down 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Reed returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 29-yard line.
Throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Carson. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Chris Carson.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
14, run it.
Second and 5 now. Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
First and 10.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Running on first down, Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. It's Eckler again. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on third down.
Lead on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
On third down, here's Eckler. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right side.
Come on, bring it, baby.
Touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler, 43 yards. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Reed. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 35.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Wosu on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They go play action with Wilson.
At the 35-yard.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. They'll run the screen with Carson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Chris Carson.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 17.